18 years ago, the UK was introduced to a brand new show. A social experiment unheard of before. Big Brother. This show would go on to become one of the biggest reality shows to ever be aired on television. 8 years ago, Channel 4 axed the show due to poor ratings, and now Channel 5 has left the show in the same state it was in 8 years ago. Join me in this mini documentary as I attend my first and quite possibly final 2 live Big Brother shows. I will go on a journey to find out why there's still such a solid fan base for the show, why it's been axed once again, and what made the show so special to begin with, as I delve inside the all-seeing eye of Big Brother. A show filled with drama and controversy.
Tramps!
I am furious! Get some bloody class, you weirdo, man.
But for 18 years, Big Brother has without a doubt engrossed the nation.
This someone got wet tonight. Wasn't sassy.
I don't need her!
Shut up and leave me alone!
No.
However, for the time being, it is once again homeless. After picking the show back up in 2011, Channel 5 decided to axe the show once again. I attended the launch of the series.
For one final time on Channel 5, Big Brother is coming to get you.
I managed to grab myself one of Emma Willis's cue cards, so that's a prized possession of mine. I was filled with excitement on that day, until I logged onto Twitter and read the news that I had absolutely dreaded to hear.
It's time for this game to end. The final series of Big Brother starts with the live launch tonight at 9 on Channel 5.
It was at that moment that I knew I had to go to the final.
To Bournemouth, and we get to Owlsby Studios, and hopefully we'll meet some super fans like me. What's your favourite memory of Big Brother?
Everything.
Is there anything that you can
I
remember?
do like the China test.
Whiny bow bow. Whiny.
And then I like that police test.
Look at her.
Ow, it's ridiculous. She's furious as hell.
And then I like the Halloween test.
So did you see it?
Right.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
The final was a fun and reflective night.
We are on our way into the Big Brother audience for the final time ever.
Should I just start chanting Netflix?
Netflix. The live gallery is in there.
But also a very emotional night for many of us.
I'm the bearer of bad news in a way, but it's a good thing as well, because you have won Big Brother 2018, but this is the last Big Brother.
Oh no.
Yes.
Graham hasn't stopped crying since he's left the studio.
I get out of it.
Whilst ratings had barely improved from the last spell on Channel 4, there were still some pretty high ratings for Channel 5. But why is it the end? Ben Froh, owner of Channel 5, had been outspoken over the last 2 years about how the concept of Big Brother seemed dry, and he wanted to see Big Brother changed, or he would have happily took it off air.
We're at a point where we're going to come to contract renewal.
Will you renew it?
We're going to have a discussion about it. No, I
Why
think
it's not working?
look, Big Brother has been hugely successful for Channel 5. It has been a very valuable show to Channel 5 in terms of bringing young viewers to the audience. One show carrying that amount of weight and responsibility, that gives the production company a gun held to my head, and I don't need that. It's a very established brand, it's been a very successful brand, there's a big new shiny show on the block called Love Island, and we need to take a good long look at Big Brother and go, what does it look like for the future?
Another possible reason could be because of the controversy and the amount of damaging moments that have happened on the brand.
Now, because of the controversy
in 2007, during the 5th series of Celebrity Big Brother, the show was plunged into an international storm as Jade Goody, one of the show's housemates, landed in trouble for racist remarks towards Chill Pachetti.
The weirdest thing in the world.
Fucking funny little. Why am I detested? Why am I hated?
Shilpa whoever you are. I don't know if I can say her name. Shilpa Bakawara. I said last night Shilpa Papadum or something. Are you blaming me for the chicken?
Joe, I mean, are you going to say something here? I mean, what is happening here?
I am not a racist person, but looking at that film, I can see why he's had the impact that he's had, because I look like a complete and utter nasty, small, and one of those people that I actually don't like myself. A person that I turn my nose up, you know. Other than that word, Shilpa Poppydom, and yeah, you know, sorry.
This attracted the large number of complaints towards Ofcom, and as of 2018, it's the second highest number of complaints about any British television broadcast. Big Brother has always been the source of controversy.
David's dead.
No, it's not.
You can't do that.
Go away, you adulterer! You adulterer!
What you are is honestly...
And you're an adulterer when you had, excuse me, and you're an adulterer that 2 times your wife and she's got 3 kids.
This is Big Brother. Deborah and Hannah should go to Thorn Cottage immediately. With security escort, Hannah and Deborah to Thorn Cottage immediately. Hannah and Deborah should remain.
And in the most recent Celebrity Big Brother, one of the most shocking television moments of the last few years occurred when Roxanne Pallett accused Ryan Thomas of physical abuse.
Ryan, I've got a clean towel. I've got a little towel that I'm going to use.
Oh! Woman beater.
Go on, what?
Dear.
Did it, sorry?
I was going to ask if you want your washing on, but I might shrink him instead. I might shrink them.
Big Brother, that hurt. Can you call me to the diary room, please?
This is Big Brother. Would Roxanne come to the diary room?
I'd need to talk to somebody about something that's just happened that's made me feel really uncomfortable.
There was no malice and hurt or anger in anything that I did.
Can't believe you're letting somebody stay that's done that.
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. It wasn't play fighting.
Show me here what he did. Oh! No!
Yes! Yes!
Go on, just do it on me. You don't do that.
This is why women don't say anything, because it's like turned around.
Just trust me. I would never, ever, 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 ever do anything like that. But I know what you're doing to me.
He's lying. He's lying.
Shh, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry,
He's
don't
lying.
cry.
He's trying to manipulate them in thinking that I'm making this up. I'm not making it up. And he's tarnishing my reputation by saying this is an act.
Understand it. It's trying to ruin my reputation.
No,
just
listen, Ryan, you're a really good man. Dan, it's perhaps worth thinking about why Ryan has not been removed from the house.
Okay, so she's playing up to it.
She said, "I'm scared to be in the room."
Oh my God, man! I can't even, honestly, man. Guys, if this was you, you'd be heartbroken, man. But nothing. I've done nothing.
You're accusing him of doing, intentionally coming up and punching you in the ribs, is a career-stopping thing for him.
Yeah.
It would ruin him. Do you honestly believe that he done that on purpose?
I think he would be very stupid to do it in a house full of surveillance.
Let's listen, let's listen.
Don't cheer. Shit.
Listen to me. It's not, don't be silly.
They all know. They all know.
Now that woman's career is basically in tatters. However, these moments have always sparked viewership and made the show interesting to watch, no matter how many times it's given Ofcom a hard day's work. To get a further understanding as to what makes the show so unique, I grabbed an interview with recent housemate Thomas.
Hello, my name is Thomas. You might to me on like the series of Big Brother.
Hello. Oh no. Hold on. Great. Wardrobe malfunction in the dining room. Perfect. That's all I needed.
I'm known for my gameplay, which was very obvious and very honest. Having trouble in the house, but I did things my way, and I'm proud of what I did really.
I've got to work out now.
The boys told you to?
No, they put me in the mood to do so.
Oh, right. Go for it then.
Yeah, because I really enjoyed that about you, because honestly, as a super fan myself, I'd be rather disappointed if people went in there and didn't play. And that's what I enjoyed about you. You went in there with intention to play the game. You're obviously a massive fan of the show, so you knew that you wanted to play it your way. And yeah, I really enjoyed that. So how has things been for you since leaving the show?
I mean, it was strange to me. When I got in there, well, I wanted to go in there just to, you know, to have that experience, because my life was kind of boring, you know, just a normal job and not much happening and all that stuff. So obviously that would be a great thing to do, and I didn't even think I would get in. So I booked tickets for Spain to come a little bit of holiday, because I knew I wouldn't get in. And then they called me and said, "You're in." I was like, "Well, Spain or Big Brother?" You know what I mean?
Yeah. But what I had to be quiet about, and I didn't know if you knew about this before you went in, but it was the last series. And everyone in the audience knew about that. Well, for now. But when did you find out about that?
Well, I was reading up on forums and all that stuff, because obviously I would go through all of them, and just to get some kind of inclination of what the theme's gonna be or anything, if anything's out. And I saw some kind of comment from the executives or something. It's probably gonna be the last one, but it was back then. It was like, probably, we don't know. So when I came out and, you know, everybody told me it is actually the last one, I was like, well, I kind of expected that, but not really, because I didn't want to believe it, you know?
Yeah, during your time in the house, obviously you developed a load of friendships, obviously, but one thing that I loved specifically was your relationship with Cameron. And obviously Cameron had a very big moment in the house when he came out.
So if you could all be quiet a minute, because Cameron's got something that he wants to share with the group.
I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is very awkward and uncomfortable. I don't quite know how I'm going to say it, but obviously I've come in here, I've tried to be as open and honest as I can be, but obviously there's been one part that I've really been struggling with. I did naively think that I could get through the whole process without talking about it, but after about day 3 we had a coded conversation. It wasn't very coded, and probably if that was aired, the whole sort of the nation will already know, and family and stuff like that. And before I came in, I didn't really get a chance to tell everyone I wanted to, family and stuff like that. I only told my mum about, literally I think it was a couple of days before I came in. But because I've got such great connections with you, I want to be all honest with you. And I did have a chat with Lewis on, when was it, Thursday, and said to him, so the likelihood now is that everyone on the outside knows about it, so I think it's only right that you guys know about it. I do have an issue, for whatever reason, of saying the word, but I understand that when I say what I'm about to say, obviously, your reaction is all going to be a little bit different, and there's no right or wrong reaction. I don't mind how you react to this. It's a difficult situation. And I can't actually say the word because I don't know why, I just can't bring myself to do it. But I'll just spell it out because it's probably the easiest way for me to do it.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you.
And I just hope you will sort of think of me the same way.
Let me ask you.
Yeah, please.
Cameron, are you gay?
Yes.
Oh, well done! Oh my God!
Oh, babe! I'm so proud of you.
Hi, Lou. Respect for him.
I'm so proud of you, Karen. I'm sorry for making the scene.
I'm so
proud of you, Pam.
I mean, obviously I had no clue. I knew I was feeling, from night 1 from the launch, really, I knew I was feeling very protective over him, and I didn't understand why. And obviously, I'm a little bit older than you. I'm 31 now, so my gaydar isn't as good as it used to be. It needs to be like kicked like an old TV to work again, I suppose.
Yeah.
So I did no clue until he said, "I hope you're not going to see me in a different light. I hope you're not going to think about me differently," and started crying. And in that moment, I saw myself, you know. But until then, I didn't. But I was so proud of him. Honestly, it's.
Given that this show is for now over, I want to. How you've been a long time viewer, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching Canadian and American ones as well.
I love you so much. Oh my god, I can relate so much. In your own eyes, what moments would you remember as the moments that really stuck out?
I mean, I think I don't really necessarily remember the fights and all that stuff, and the controversy and all those things. What really defines Big Brother for me is basically everything that Courtney X stands for.
Some young gay boy who's 14 years old, who hasn't told anybody that he likes boys, and who thinks there's something, and then he sees Anne talking
never even
to me.
told the boy I liked him.
You didn't even tell your mother, face to face.
Yes, exactly. Never.
But think about that, and think about the message that sends out.
So that's basically what Big Brother is for me. It's people and their lives and their experiences explained in a way that everybody can understand and shows something that maybe some people don't have every day in their lives.
See, this is exactly why I think, because Big Brother really, it's been such a staple in TV history. I think we wouldn't have all these reality shows if they hadn't branched off Big Brother, because Big Brother was like the very first one, and all these ideas for different shows that pretty much came off of Big Brother, and I really do hope we do see another Big Brother in, I don't know, years to come, next year, whatever. Right, thank you so much, Thomas. I'm gonna let you go and get on with your life. Thank you so much for talking to me. Big Brother has been a show filled with emotions, highs, lows, controversy, drama. But one thing's for sure, I personally have a lot to owe to everyone who has ever worked on the show. If this is indeed the end, I, and I'm sure others, can agree that these 18 years of television that Big Brother has produced has created a legacy to last a lifetime. Thank you to Davina, to Dermot, to Emma, to Brian, to Rylan, to everyone for making my early life so much fun.
I will love you always, but it's time now for this house to hopefully find a new home.
And to anyone who, like me, have been a massive fan of the show, one thing, as always, remains certain.
Big Brother will get back to you.
Thank you for watching.
What